Welcome everybody to AMF Garden City. It is the final four of LIGBT's Firecracker Classic, and we are in for a classic match. Let's meet our final four. First up, Mr. Jos Scianna from Bayshore, New York. Joe has a 214 average, getting 0 handicap, bowling scratch. Next up, Mr. Peter Libranti from Wantor, New York. Peter has a 166 club average, getting 39 pins. And next up, Mr. Gary Paulsen from Massapequa. Gary has a 160 club average, getting 45 pins. And last but not least, Mr. Harry Park from Flushing, New York. Harry has a 180 club average, getting 27 pins. Okay, bowlers, shake hands, and let's get this match rolling. We had an incredible turnout for a $3,000 top prize tonight, $1,500 second, $750 third, $500 fourth. No. All right, we are gonna bowl on the Alcatraz pattern, which is 38 feet. They stripped the lanes before they put the pattern down, so it played very true. Scoring this weekend was very competitive, but they've been bowling for 10 hours on this, so the lanes certainly have broken down. Peter, whenever you're ready. So let's go over the handicaps. We said Joe has 0. Next up would be Harry Park with 27. The next up is 8 more pins in handicap is Peter Libranti, who's on the right. And Gary Paulsen with 45 pins is getting the most. All right, let's take a look at our first shot of the match from AMF Garden City. All right, here comes Peter Libranti. Ooh, good shot, leaving the 10 pin. Peter's been a member for just a year, has just one title, but it was a big one. All right, here comes Gary Paulsen. Going up, buries the ball for a strike. Good shot. Went right to the beak and plowed it down. So there's our first strike of the match. And Peter missing the spare, so he has the open frame. First one of the match. A lot of money on the line here, $5,750 for these top four. Here comes Harry Park. Harry, 47 years young, bowling like a champ here. And there it is, going high, leaving a very tough 3, 6, 7, 10. Harry from Flushing, been a member since 2014, has 3 LIGBT titles. And here's your first look at Mr. Jos Scianna. Joe. 10 in the pick. Joe playing the one board, dangerous out there.
Just play the grid. One board? I just like 2 boards. Air ball.
On the approach. All right, here comes Harry Park.
It's 100, it's mine.
Harry just getting the wood. Smartly done. And our first frame is complete. 2 open frames and 2 strikes. All right, Gary, one of the bowlers that struck. All right, Gary, chucking it down, going Jersey, and he doubles! 2 ugly shots, but 2 beautiful strikes are up there. Now, in fact, Gary made it through the finals, but never qualified for any of his squads. He made it through the Desperado. Okay, here's Peter. Peter on an open. Good shot, Peter, but goes a tiny bit high, leaving the 4 pin. All right, Harry. Harry leaving a split in his first frame. Harry throwing the ball real slow, coming back, also leaving the 4 pin. So both Harry and Pete going a little high, but hitting the pocket. Both leaving 4 pins. Peter all over that spare. Well done. Now it's time for Harry to do the same thing. Gary Paulsen has the most titles of this group, 4. Harry's second with 3, Joe with 2, and Peter with 1. And nice spare for Harry Park. All right, Jos Scianna now. Joe, bowling in a handicap tournament with 0 pins is very difficult, but he came through. He found a shot and played it all weekend and bowled great. And this time he pulls a little 10 in the pit for a double. Good shot, Joe. Sorry. Jos Scianna has been a member since 2011. 2 titles, looking for number 3. He bowled a 724 on Friday night to be a squad leader, so we got a bye. He cashed several other times. All right, Peter Libranti. Peter now working on a spare in his 3rd frame. All right, Peter. 10 in the pit. Peter Libranti coming back. Left a tough 4-pin leave on that second frame, but came back with 10 in the pit on the 3rd. All right, Gary Paulsen looking for a triple. Look at this one, in the pocket. But he leaves the 2-5. So Gary coming a little light. He's playing inside the oil where the other bowlers are. Harry and Joe are playing the way outside line, which is how the big scores were shot. Gary and Peter are more inside. Uh-oh, Gary looks like he missed this one and misses both pins. So a big mistake by Gary on that. All right, Jos Scianna, who bowls out of quorum. "51 years old, already a senior." Already a senior. Taking his time, pulling off back. All right, he's going to let Harry go first. Didn't like the way the fingers felt in the ball. Went to get some powder. All right, this is Harry Park on a spare. This is his 3rd frame. Oh, Harry pulls this one badly. This is the head pin left, getting a 6 count. Leaving the 1, 3, 8, 10. All right, Jos Scianna looking for a triple. This ball looks good. 10 in the pit, Joe bowling like a champ. 3 in a row to start the match. Joe has no choice but to throw a string if he wants to compete with no handicap. He's spotting everybody at least 27 pins. Oh, what a nice spare by Harry. All right, let's take a look at the scores after 3 frames. You can see Gary double in his open, 99 with his handicap. Harry open in 2 spares, 52. Peter strike, 68. Jos Scianna with a triple. So he's right now clean, but having 30. All right, back into the action, 4th frame. Gary on the right, leaving the 5-8. All right, Peter on the left lane. Peter on a strike, looking for a double. Peter's bulls out of AMF Wantor shot 7-11 on Friday night at 8 o'clock. 7-11, a good number. And this ball coming on a little late. That 5-pin shaking. So and it falls down. All right, Gary making the spare. Good night, Farrell. Feel good. Hey, Gary making that spare. All right, so Peter Libranti now has got double wood there, the 2-8. And he's all over that spare perfectly. Well done, Peter. So Peter marking in frame number 4. All right, Harry Park on a spare. Harry putting the ball in the pocket, leaving a 10-pin. So Harry's still looking for his first strike. Harry shot 728 on Friday night at 10 o'clock. He's been a member since 2014. The Bulls out of Astoria. And Harry, look at this, missing the 10-pin. So that's Harry's second open frame. First one was a split. That one's his first missed spare. All right, Jos Scianna on a triple, throwing 3 perfect shots. We are down to the final 4, 261 entries plus another 40 desperados, over 300 entries. Pack this bowling center, AMF Garden City. We're down to the final 4. And Joe looking good on this. Ripping the rack and getting the strike. So that's a 4-timer for Joe. Payout today, almost $15,000. We had 39 finalists, another 40 cashers, so close to 80 bowlers. Better than a 1 in 4 ratio. Taking home some money today. All right, 5th frame, Peter Libranti on a spare. Peter, 45 years young. All right, here comes Peter. Looking good. Another 2-8 for him. Well, that's his second 2-8 in a row, just coming in a little light. All right, here comes Gary. Going Jersey. Look at this. 6-pin almost went into the 5. So Gary should have an easy 1-pin spare here in frame number 5. All right, Peter looking good on this. Oh no, he leaves the back pin. A surprise, I thought that was good. So Peter now opens, giving him 76 scratch in the 5th, 115 with his handicap. Gary right on that 5-pin. Nice spare for Gary. All right, now finishing up the 5th frame will be Joe on the right, Harry on the left. Joe perfect through 4 frames. Joe taking a re-rack. Ligbt is off next weekend, but will return to AMF Syosset July 21st. That's a Sunday for a 2-squad, 1 and 3 o'clock sport shot tournament. $1,000 guaranteed first. We hope you can be there. That's Sunday, July 21st, AMF Syosset.
Guys. What always happens when I'm up there?
All right, Joe taking his time. Got distracted. Okay, Jos Scianna back up on the lanes, looking for his 5th strike in a row. Oh, he plows a 4 and a 10 down for number 5. Well done, Joe. 5 in a row for Joe. He's perfect through 5 frames. All right, here comes Harry, looking for his first strike. There it is, his first strike. Well done. You can say it. All right, here you go, folks. Gary, 118 with a spare in the 5th. Harry, strike in the 5th with an 80. Peter, open 5th, 115. And Jos Scianna, perfect through 5 frames. Back to the action. Gary throwing his 9-10 split in frame number 6. Here comes Peter, 6th frame. All All right, this ball looks pretty good. Another 2-8. That's a triple. Gary looking for the 9-10. No. So Gary has the second open frame in frame number 6. And Peter, who missed this, made the first time the 2-8. Second time he left the 8-pin. Let's see if he can convert it. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. And he missed it left? Yes, he did. Missed them both this time. So that's back-to-back opens for Peter, both on the 2-8. All right, Harry Park threw a great strike in frame number 5, looking for a double. Harry looking good here. 10 in the pit. Way to go, Harry. That's a double. Harry, a jewelry maker. Been a member since 2014, looking for title number 4. One of the better bowlers of the club with Jos Scianna. All right, Joe, looking to stay perfect. Frame number 6. All right, Joe, flicking it. Ripping the rack for 10 in the pit. For 6 in a row. A great performance by a great bowler. And he needs every bit of it as he's bowling scratch here. But he knows how to compete. All right, 7th frame, folks. Peter Libranti. Working off of 2 opens, 3 consecutive 2-8. This time he pulls it left. And he leaves this time the 3-9. That's 4 consecutive double woods. He's not making his life easy. All right, Gary Paulsen. Gary going Jersey, leaving the 3-pin. Gary bowls out of Levittown, Lanes. He's semi-retired, works hard jobs. Peter, missing both that time. So Peter with his 3rd consecutive open frame, all on double woods. Who's leading? And Gary all over that 3-pin, well done. All right, up next, Jos Scianna looking for his 7th strike in a row. Harry Park looking for his 3rd strike in a row. If Harry strikes, he'll jump to 2nd place. Harry bowls out of Astoria Lanes. LIGBT runs some of its house shot tournaments there. Big shot for Harry. Needs to continue to pound the pocket since he's had 2 open frames. All right, this ball might go high. And it does. It leaves just a 3-pin. All right, so gives him 109 in the 7th, looking to spare. Big shot here for Joe. Joe now the leader. He's made up all the handicap. This one coming around. Ooh, he misses the 10-pin. He came in a little later, threw that a little faster. But a nice string by Joe. 6 in a row. Leaves him in good shape, folks. All right, here comes Harry. Harry all over that 3-pin. Way to go, Harry.
There.
Bobby. He's only 4 pins ahead of Joe's and 4 pins ahead of Paulsen.
Oh, it's going to be 24 pins? All right, Scianna makes the spare. So right now, let's take a look at the score. Scianna's got a 24-pin lead over 2nd place bowler Gary Paulsen, who's got 145. 14 pins behind that, no, 24 pins behind that is Peter Libranti, 131. And Harry Park is actually in third, 129 on his spare. Okay, here comes Gary. Gary going, oh, look at that, a busted ass. Way to go.
That was 10 in the slot.
All right, so Gary's striking in 8th frame. Here comes Peter. Peter looking good, going high, leaving just the 10 pin. So he finally got off the double wood string. Here comes Harry. Harry staying close, needs to finish strong though. Sends it out way wide. 10 in the pit. He loves that shot, Harry.
Down at the bar.
Peter making that mark. He finally gets a spare. 8th frame spare for Peter. Well done. All right, Jos Scianna now finishing up frame number 8. He is our leader right now. But the match is still, despite Joe's unbelievable starting with 6 in a row and then a spare, match is still in play with Joe bowling scratch. This one looks a little light. And he rips the rack for a strike. Well done, Joe. All right, going into the big 9th frame foundation, here is your match. Jos Scianna in the lead, 189 on a strike. 24 pins behind him is Gary Paulsen on a strike. Then comes Harry Park, 149 on a strike. And Peter Libranti is in 4th, 131 on a spare. All right, Peter up on the right lane. And Peter, there he is, a strike for Peter in frame number 9. Second one of the match. All right, Gary Paulsen going Jersey. Does it knock down the 9? No, that would have been a big strike to get him closer. All right, so Gary's leaving a 9 count. Oh, Gary flagging that easy 9 pin. Looks like he got a little stuck on the approach there. All right, so that's going to hurt his chances. So this basically, Joe strikes here, he basically locks up the match and the $3,000 title. Let's see how he does. Should be in the pocket for sure. He hasn't missed it yet, just left the 10 pin in frame number 7. This one he pulls a little. Fast enough to throw the stubble, and it looks like this is Jos Scianna's day. All right, looks like it's a battle for second now. Harry Park on a strike, big double here. Could still finish out at 239. This bowl looks pretty good. Oh, a stone 7 pin. Harry threw it great. So he's 4 pins behind Gary Paulsen for second place. All right, big spare here. This will put him within 4 pins of Gary for second. Remember, 3,000 first. 1,500 second, 750 third, and 500 fourth. We are done with the 9 frames. There's your look. You can see Jos Scianna's got a commanding lead, but it's close for second. 4 pin difference between Gary, who's got 193. Harry, with the spare, has got 189. And then fourth is Peter Libranti, 151. Let's see how this match ends. Here comes Gary Paulsen fighting for second. Now he loses the wood, so now it's just a... Well, he doesn't lose wood because he was on an open. Right. Peter? Okay, if Peter Libranti strikes out, he forces Harry to... 10 in the pit! Best ball of the match for Pete. All right, he needs another one to force Gary to double. Oh, and Gary opens again in the 10th. So that finishes him up at 157-202. So now he will finish at 211. If he strikes here, he forces Harry Park to double to come in second. So folks, $750 on the line here, but Peter needs to strike. Otherwise, Harry would just need a mark. Gets the jersey! So he forces Harry now to double for second place. Peter Libranti, strong finish here. Amazing, he missed a lot of spares. He had 4 open frames. All right, here comes Harry, needing the double, looking good! Oh, and it looks like, what a great shot, leaving the 4-9. What a comeback by Peter from moving from 4th to 2nd. $1,000 difference with a triple here in the 9th and 10th frame. And Peter, good shot, great finish, finishes up with 171 scratch, 210 with his handicap. Well done, Peter. Good finish. He stayed with the match, did not give up, and that gave him second place worth $1,500. All right, now Harry needs to make this spare to finish in third, otherwise he falls behind Gary, who will finish in third. And he misses both of them, so Gary's going to finish in third. Harry. All right, here's Jos Scianna just finishing up. This one he pulls, and he goes high, trying to keep his average down. Joe gonna shoot in the 250s. Way to go. An incredible game for him.
And this. And after he makes his spare, he comes back up and give it to him.
No, he's got to throw a film.
No, after that. Go now. Go ahead.
All right, so Joe finishing up in the 250s. And he gets handed the trophy and the check. He still has to throw one more ball.
The last one was bigger. I mean, money-wise.
There it is, folks. The winning check. Jos Scianna. Bowled incredible, folks. Struck almost every frame. Finishes with 258 scratch. 10 in the pit. Let's give that bowler a hand. What a finish. He gets a great round of applause and handshakes from everybody. Show your check and trophy, Joe. Congratulations. So the finals are Jos Scianna, there he is, holding up the $3,000 check with the 258. Second place, Peter Libranti, 210, getting a $1,500. Third place is Gary Paulsen with the 202 worth $750. And fourth, Harry Park, 195, earning $500. Thank you, everybody, for coming in to watching. We hope to see you in 2 weeks over at AMF Garden City. Good night, everybody.